Hello, everybody. Welcome today's feature of Action Theater Extra Dose. We are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Karate Kid Part 2, starring Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita, Martin Kove as Kreese, uh, Nuba, Nuba McCarthy, York, William William Zaka is in this for a little bit. Uh, Danny Kimona and Yuji, Yuji Okamoto and Tamlin Tamata. Directed by John Alverson. And let's say hello and happy birthday to our friend, our colleague, the YouTube Ronin, deleted scenes. A very, very, very happy birthday to you, kind sir. I hope you will be joining us as soon as you can. Uh, all right, the synopsis for this reads: After learning that his father is dying, karate master Mr. Miyagi, played by Pat Morita, returns home to Okinawa to bring his protege Daniel, played by Ralph Macchio, with him to Japan. Miyagi is surprised to discover his old sweetheart Yuki, played by Nobu McCarthy, has remained single. Meanwhile, Daniel is attracted to Yuki's niece Kamuko, played by Tamlin Tomota, but a romance but be put on hold. Daniel and Miyagi deal with local bullies and a long harbored grudges. Hello, everybody who just tuned in. This is we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Karate Kid 2. Uh, I'm sure our birthday boy and compadre deleted scenes will be along just as soon as he can. Um, but when we start the film, it go up to this highlighted area called the screening room, and that's where the film will be portrayed. Uh, as much as we would love to bring you these here on YouTube, we cannot. We are restricted by copyright law and the rules and regulation of YouTube. There he is. Happy birthday, deleted scenes. Happy birthday to you, fine sir. He said you're on your way. Okay. No problemo. Glad to see you. I hope your birthday's off to a good start. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, we cannot bring to you these here on YouTube. This is available on Fandango at home, and I believe it may still be available on Netflix. For a while, they were all on there, along with the series follow up Cobra Kai, which I highly recommend. A great series from beginning to end. Uh, shows has a great nostalgia and throwbacks, um, and it is a continuation of the series of films established in the Karate Kid with William Zaka and Ralph Macchio. So go ahead and head us over when we start the film. We're going to throw up the banner commentary only, as this is a fan commentary track only uh, slash view party of the 40th anniversary of Karate Kid Part 2. I say welcome to friends. Dillian Mesa, welcome, sir. Glad to have you here. All right. Head over to the screening room now, and I'm going to give a countdown. Here we go. A 5-second countdown. Five, four, three, two, go. Birthday man, Ladies, welcome, sir.
Hello. And hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. I am deleted scenes, human being American YouTuber Ronan. Today's movie is Karate Kid Part 2. The link should be in the chat. Please feel free to join us there. The movie is just now beginning. I do want to say hello to Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's kind of clearing. And she'll be back with us as soon as she can. She stepped away. It was good to have her in the chat. All right, so we begin the movie kind of flashbacking to the original film. And this is where the catching flies with the chopsticks.
A man who catch chopstick fly with chopstick accomplish anything. On this day, 40 years ago, The Karate Kid 2 was released in the U.S. on theaters. Opened
Mm-hmm.
up on this day 40 years ago. And a very, very, very happy birthday to you, my friend. Deleted scenes. What are we? We 35 again?
Yes, 35 again. Correct.
35 again. Oh, yeah. It's
I,
always a good age. Or maybe you're 17 because in my mind, I'm still 17. This segment of flashbacks from the first film is going to harbor around to where we left off at the end of the first film. kind of like what they do in series nowadays. They do
Mhm.
catch up where previously on the Karate Kid. It's kind of like that. This is the scene. That was the scene that they just showed where he was double teamed by five of the Cobra Kai's being beat up, and Mr. Miyagi comes to save the day. This is where
And
they're conflicting.
mhm. And this was the introduction of Kreese. That scene, previous scene, and cut to the tournament. Sweep the leg. Mhm. But he does kind of have a problem with it. He's kind of, you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah,
You know, huh?
he,
What? No. You know? Oh,
like I said, this might be still available on Netflix. I'm sure if you have a good UPN, you could. If it's not no longer on Netflix, you could find it using that UPN, and it may even be available on HBO Max. I don't know. And I'm sure you could also find it on Tubi or Pluto TV. That's the kick that won the tournament. Crane kick to the face of Johnny Lawrence, the former champion of the All Valley Karate Championship.
later that night. Now, the novelization of the original Karate Kid closes with these scenes, but the film, the second film, actually opens with them, and it kind of makes a little bit more sense because you this is a very Miyagi centric film. The first movie is pretty much about Daniel. The second movie is very much about Miyagi. And it kind of builds up his character a lot more, I think.
Hello to Daniel Barry's. I mean, Daniel's Hot Topics. Hello, sir.
Oh,
Good to
hi.
see you.
Right on.
And he's saying, "Happy birthday, Delete Scene.
Thank
Did
you
not
very
know it
much.
was your birthday."
Yes.
You're welcome, sir. No problem at all.
And these fellas here in the background were they're real deal martial artists. The
Yeah,
kids are just extras.
the ref was the guy who choreographed all the
Yeah,
karate.
he did.
And here we're about to have the conversation with Kyle Kreese.
Mm-hmm. And this is kind of the start of Johnny's arc, you know.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, enough. Because ordinarily Miyagi would be like, "Stay out of it, let them handle it." Now he's just like, "No, no, I've had enough of this guy."
You know, the odd thing about Cobra Kai, it started on YouTube. What is it? What did they call that? YouTube Premium, or
It's a
they started at
YouTube Red, I believe, was the name
YouTube.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube Red, and it was produced by Will Smith and his wife Jada. The before they were just what should we say? Uh, came into all that controversy of later years.
Hmm.
No mercy.
He shit Good night.
You want to feel old deleted scenes? I think Pat Morita might be the age that we are around the shooting when he was filmed this 40 years ago.
Yeah.
He might have been the same age that we are now. Do you feel old, buddy? Oh, what am I saying? You're 35. You're okay.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm good. Yes, I saw this movie in theaters 40 years ago, even though I am 35. Yes. And we are into film proper now. This is 6 months later. I have not seen Cobra Kai, but I know a little bit about a little bit. And I know that a lot of the characters from this film show back up again.
Ralph Macchio really has that car, that old yellow beast. He actually kept it. It's in his collection of vehicles. Eating Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies and drinking Nestle Quick chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Now, for those of you who are on Twitter today and yesterday, who are like being snarky, okay, the reason the mother is not around is what they just explained. Her job is taking her away to another town for a couple of months. And he goes with Miyagi because the movie has to happen. That's all there is to it, folks. There's no need to read anything more into it than there is. Okay. Get off of your phone and listen to the dialogue that is being spoken.
Yeah.
This movie does a pretty damn good job at setting everything up. It does it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, it does help that it is shorter than the original film by a good 20 minutes. So
Yeah. This came out, as you know, a year of great summer blockbusters.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many: Top Gun, Stand by Me, Short Circuit, One Crazy Summer. If you guys might have watched on Troy Last Call with Troy Kelly and Aged Boomer did a great show last night on the films of 1986.
And with all of the movies that they mentioned, they did not scratch the surface. There's more. I think they're going to do a part 2.
Right, right.
So, yeah. And there's another thing that's been set up here that I understand gets cleared up in Cobra Kai is that he's kind of in the same boat as Johnny now, in the fact that Allie has now dumped both of them.
Right.
So it's like, 30 some odd years later, they're basically still fighting over each other. They're still fighting each other over this woman who has dumped both of them,
Right.
and they should just kind of forget her, really. You know,
But
honestly,
what's beauty is that they did bring her back to Cobra
yes,
Kai.
yeah.
They did. They brought back a lot of cameos from these films, and they made it its own great show and made it accessible for audiences our age and established a new audience, which I can't fathom how they did it so well, and they did do it exceptionally well. Why I highly recommend watch the series of Karate Kid movies, and then go watch Cobra Kai. You might have a good time. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you'll have a good time, or maybe you won't. But I did, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I've got like the first, because when on the DVD edition, I think it's like the first two seasons is in one set, and then like 3 and 4 I think is on another, if I remember correct. If that's the case, then I think I have like the first 4 seasons. I just haven't watched them yet. Of course, here's the reveal that he's got him basically building his room, you
Yeah,
know, so he can stay in town and not have to go to Fresno, which
I
he
like.
obviously doesn't want to do.
Yeah, I like how he put it. Refugee.
Refugee. You know, he does need. This is a nice gesture of making kind of a legit shadow box for him for the metal,
Yeah.
even
So
though it's a reminder of something that he really doesn't want to remember, because they have the setup from the first movie that Miyagi was in World War II and that he was part of the 442nd, which was a Japanese American unit that went and fought in the I believe the Pacific, and became the most decorated unit in World War II. And there's actually been a couple of movies about them through the years.
mhm. he yeah, he received this is where he receives the letter from
Mm-hmm.
Yukio is and that his father's uh not doing too good. And his as uh mind Daniel says, I can't didn't know your father was still alive. Like, uh, this is supposedly taking place during the summer of Daniel's just is just before his senior year, so that's how they were able to have a third one where they returned to the Ollie Valley tournament because he's still in the age of I believe 16 through 18 or something like that. No, he did not want to fight his best friend.
Yep.
So he avoided the confrontation and fled to the United States, which is true to life.
And speaking of anniversaries, this is something that's just come across my queue. Uh, 20 years ago today, the first Blu rays were released. So, 20 years of Blu ray, folks. And among those titles, 51st Dates, The Fifth Element, Terminator, House of Flying Daggers, Triple X, and Underworld Evolution. Twitter, it was his choice to go. Miyagi has now twice tried to talk him out of it. Oh, my God.
What do you mean airsick?
You
I
don't get
imagine
airsick, do you?
I
Yeah,
imagine
why?
a flight from California, LA to Okinawa, Japan. It'd be a long flight, probably like
Yeah.
a 19-hour flight.
Hmm. Daniel's hot top Vic says, I love these movies. This is my favorite one. Says it, oh, sorry. Says it introduced Chozen to the series, the best Karate Kid antagonist. He says, yeah, I have some of them, Daniel. Just I haven't had a chance to sit and watch the whole thing yet. So as Johnny Lawrence said, join Mr. Miyagi and Daniel on the trip to Okinawa. They could have, like after Miyagi saved Johnny from Greece, Johnny sought out Mr. Miyagi to thank him and then tagged along to Okinawa. I wonder if that had happened, where that would have taken series. Interesting.
We are 24 minutes into it.
No, never been attacked by a tree. Says Danielle's Hot Topic says, I wanted to see Johnny Lawrence fight Chozen. Well, I think at this point he might have joined. And of course, here is Chozen, Yuki
And
Okamoto.
he comes to Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Plays the same guy, but different. And this actor here, he was in with Val Kimmer. What's that? What's that? Real Genius. He
Mm-hmm.
was also on Pearl Harbor, the
Mm-hmm.
2000 film with Ben Affleck. He's been in quite a lot, and of course, he did make the comeback for Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm. And he's also in a movie called American Yakuza with Viggo Mortensen, which I think just
Oh
got
yeah,
a re-release on
American
disc.
Yakuza. Yeah, I remember that film. That's a good film.
Mm-hmm. And isn't he in Brain Smasher? Isn't he the bad guy in that? The ninjas?
What?
We are not ninjas.
Yeah.
I think that was him. I don't remember for sure. And
No talking.
if you, as Bill mentioned earlier, for those of you who might be watching this movie later, watching this broadcast later on, the movie is available on Fandango at home. And of course, there is a 4K box set of the original three films.
Here we have our chief protagonist,
Mhm.
Mr. Sato, his friend.
This actor's also in Robot Jocks. This is kind of a cult classic film. And he's also the cop in Black Widow with Deborah Winger and Teresa Russell. And hello to Gambit the First. That answers your question. He's still holding a grudge.
Sato has his name on quite a bit of businesses around the area.
Yeah.
And you have the U.S. military. I found it weird, odd to see Air Force personnel in Army green uniform. Didn't know that that was a thing.
It's much quieter then.
That was shot in Hawaii.
Yep.
They look like Daniel Miyagi are leaving Japan.
Hawaii. Hawaii for Japan happened pretty often. Still does. I'm on Babylon 5 later. Ah! Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not used to one of those doors being slid open and not having a dozen ninjas on the other side.
Yeah.
Usually the way these things play out. Don't mind me. I Googled you. Oh, wait.
Yeah, yeah. This was still shot before internet was popular and the use of well, all the tech that we have today. The grandfather and proprietor of Miyagi-Do Kirari, his father.
Mm-hmm. Would like to remind everyone to please hit the like on both channels. Share out the stream. Let everyone know that we are live. He has told us nothing about you. No. And here's the family dojo. Now, did they go back to this location in the series, Bill, or what did they
Uh,
do?
I don't recall that they did, but the things on the wall made it to Cobra Kai.
Hmm.
He was fisherman.
So, strong sake, but no fish. Believe it or not, yes.
For the defense only.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2. Always remember rule number 1.
Hello to Emoji Queen, or Lady Miss. And thank you very much for the birthday wishes.
Our timestamp currently is 39 minutes, 28 seconds. Play the same tune. And villagers, they're a lot like a hobbit. They like to grow things, plants of green and green things. Always great to see you, Lady Miss. Old bone dance is a cultural dance that they have, and she teaches it to the youngins in the village, passing knowledge from one generation to the next.
Oh, speaking of which, Daniel's hot topic with let's take your pick. Do you want a fish sandwich or a knuckle sandwich? Okay, so this is a guy who's Congressional Medal of Honor winner in World War II. We just see him knock the shit out of Kreese at the beginning of the movie, and they're still insisting, "Oh, you're a coward," because he doesn't want to fight his best friend over this woman.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh. And he's holding this grudge for so long that he's got his nephew mixed up in it, who has sweet nothing to do with the damn thing.
Yeah.
Really, so.
And yes, the lead
Mm-hmm.
singer of Chicago, Petey Cetera, did wrote and performed the theme song from this movie, which was a big hit back in the day. Uh, Song title, Matt, I don't know what the title of the song is, but
The Glory
I
of
know how it
Love.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
Glory of Love.
nominated.
Yeah.
It was nominated for an Oscar and won the Golden Globe.
They played it a lot on MTV that summer.
Yep.
Back when MTV played uh, music
And,
videos, and
and of
like when there was
course,
an MTV. Today there's no longer an MTV, or so I'm told.
And before Miyagi's father passes, he makes the attempt to
Bring
bring
peace
Miyagi
between.
and Sada back together, bring peace,
Yeah.
and we get our time our time limit, as tends to happen in a lot of movies. You know, 3 days. It's going to be a pretty interesting 3 days. Hello to Big Al Presents.
Hello,
I'm going to
friend.
Yes, I'm going to be joining Al later tonight for his program Films with Friends, and we're going to be watching Time Cop with Jean Claude Van Damme, 1994. Uh, Daniel's Hot Topic with a question: who's tougher, Kreese or Sato?
I'd say Sato, since he had
Hmm.
Miyagi training from the source
Hmm.
of Miyagi karate.
Shot there. Excuse me. And as Gambit is brought up in the chat, returning to do the score here, Bill Conti, of course, was also well known for doing the music for Rocky as well. Of course, Karate Kid and Rocky got a lot of comparisons to one another. Same. But they're green. Stupid.
You are stupid.
Father was right.
Astrum. Yeah, you could tell that background. That's Hawaii. Same backdrop for few of the Jurassic Park films.
Hmm.
I like the scene where he gets found out. A schemer, a rip-off artist, a con man. What is this? What is this? Plastic weight, plastic weights aren't steel or plastic or rubber. He's cheated on those people. I wonder
Now
if he will.
remember, Daniel, this is how you got into it with Johnny.
Yeah, I wonder if he run that business model from his uncle.
Probably.
I see this scene and I'm thinking, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. And the palm tree lights up. Who can tell me the beer commercial I was just talking about?
Oh, I feel like I should know, but I don't.
Here's a hint. It's a Mexican beer. I should have brought you with me. She moves very gracefully. And it's kind of cool how they associate dance with kata or karate movement. Very strong similarity. But we're on the road.
How is this guy sneaking up on people?
I know. And they were in a car. Like, I figured that would make a lot of noise. You mean baby rats? Hey,
Okay, I'm all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, throw that tomato at him. You will keep for your collection.
The steroids are working, dude. Okay. Oh my god. You never did move to your right well. Well, except for those guys in the first movie, and well, I'm from New Jersey, so that had to have happened there. And
Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to be from Jersey, man. brings a smile to Yumiko's eyes. Love. Never keep waiting.
And of course, in the background, Glory of Love.
They looking on a ruin painted. It was painted in uh, a traditional special effect that they used in a lot of these older films. You might recognize him from the Jurassic Park films.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Same actor. Here we have the scene where the U.S. servicemen are making wagers on breaking ice. I think this guy uh, might be in the Alien film we're doing next month. Oh, sick. Focus, Daniel-san. You lose. You just lost your money. 1,200 bucks.
Give the money. Why did I raise such a geek?
Pleasure. Stupid. You get college tuition.
Why? Okay. Didn't think so. Yeah, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going to do my lawn? What? I, or was I just being horribly racist just then? Yes. We now return to hard boiled, already in progress. Who is the actor from Jurassic Park? Okay, the guy on the street who tells them about the dance is B.D. Wong. He plays Doctor Wu in the Jurassic Park films. He's been in a he's been in a ton of stuff. But
Yeah.
back when the Karate Kid was out, he was just like a bit player. And remember, he told you you did not have to come.
It's the 80s and they're dancing like it's the 50s. Oh.
Yeah.
They're even wearing poodle skirts. Poodle skirts. In the 80s. They had a certain affinity for the older Hollywood stars in the 50s. You might even say that Okinawa kind of got stuck in the 50s.
Yeah, when my dad was in the Air Force, he was stationed in Okinawa, and that's actually where if I'm remembering correctly, where he met my mother. It was either
Yeah.
there or Texas because my father was in the Air Force with my mother's father,
Oh.
so they knew each other. And when my parents met, it wasn't like like a romantic thing right away. It was just kind of like, yeah, hi, how you doing? It was kind
Yeah.
of just something that kind of developed over time. But if they had hooked up right away, there was a very good chance I could have been born in Okinawa. um, if it was a year before, I would have been born in Munich.
Did you notice on the wall where they're at, there was a poster of the monkeys. The monkeys was on the poster on the wall, the place, the establishment they're in.
Nice.
So it's actually, I guess they like A clash of the 50s and 60s. Sore loser.
All right, well, we'll be getting that back.
Primary target. Primary target.
All right. Bam!
Oh,
Oh, nice. I didn't notice that before. Picture coming down on the guy's neck. Excuse us, ma'am. So, in Cobra Kai, does Chosen have any children? Or sorry, sorry.
no.
Oh, well, we know why now.
That and he can never get the girl that he's always wanted.
Which seems to be something of a problem in the series.
It is like an ongoing thing, yeah.
Damn it! Okay, I take that back then. Miyagi can't get the girl. Sato can't get the girl. Chozen can't get the girl. Daniel can't get the girl. Johnny can't get the girl. What the hell, man? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
No, no, no. It's not us. It's not. It's not the men. It's the women. Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go blame it on the women.
I think we're too busy fighting. Uh, how many times do I have to tell you, LaRusso? Jesus, kid is dense. Okay.
Though a lot of fan of the films and TV shows says that Daniel LaRusso was the true villain, putting in where he shouldn't have.
Well, yeah. In retrospect, yes. Um, Here, he's doing what Miyagi told him to avoid the fight until he couldn't avoid it, you know? Oh, that's okay, kid. Neither did yours.
He knew Daniel was going to try it. Oh, he also had the higher ground because he was on that step. But I have the higher ground.
What happened to stepping back?
Not the bonsai trees. Not the bonsai trees. How dare them disrespect the bonsai tree?
son, how many times are you planning on getting kicked in the balls? Just saved your life, boy. Yeah, about that. Um, I wonder how many people pick up on that the first time is that the wind is already starting to kick up.
Dropping rice.
Damn it, woman! Don't cry over spilled milk. Sorry.
Well, I fight you.
long time to wait to get broken in half.
Leveraging the village versus a fight, an adolescent fight that they want to fight, just to find out who's the better fighter of the said karate in question. It's really a mano a mano type of mentality going on. Wait, did you brother certify this by a lawyer? None of this is binding without a lawyer. Oh.
Well, here.
Yeah,
There, it might be a different thing.
Our timestamp currently 1 hour, 28 minutes, 12 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Tea ceremony.
Hello to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good to see you, sir. We are entering the third act of the film. The Cosme link is in chat. Please join us there. Here's our storm sequence, which, if I'm remembering this correctly, and Bill, if I'm off base here, please stop me. This is all practical effects here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Get wilder. And of course, everyone is not safely inside, as we're about to see. They're seeking shelter in the World War II pillbox. Whoops! And here's Chozen making his way out of what's left of the shrine. It worked. Of course, the little girl who was up in the tower ringing the bell is trapped.
Yeah, she's stuck, and it doesn't look good for her.
What would Stallone do? With this, pretty much. Hello, JPRPH1, channel member. We're in the middle of the third act storm sequence. Cosme Link is in the chat. Please feel free to join us. Hello to Andrea Black. I see you in the chat as well. Sato's redemption arc here.
She also returns from Cobra Kai.
And into the storm he goes. Basically, the East Coast after Hugo.
Howdy, JPRPH1. Welcome, fine sir.
Seriously? No. Sorry. The Militant. Okay, enough. Jeez.
Here we have our climactic ending. Lucky! 40 years ago, I was 13 years old. 13 going on 14.
Incoming!
Oh, he got a butterfly knife. Where's that girl when you need her? Oh, wrong film. Oh, hey, I got one of those.
You know, just like that time in the alley where they were going to kill you the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bridge. Well, how dare he hit a woman? Oh, I don't think it's gonna work.
Whoops!
Die.
Daniel LaRusso will return in Die Another Day. No.
The end. For now. And that is the 40th anniversary of Karate Kid 2. Shall we consult the scroll?
We shall consult the scroll. The Karate Kid Part 2 was, of course, released June 20th, 1986, exactly 40 years ago today. Budgeted at $12 million, going on to gross over $115 million around the world. Peter Cetera's song Glory of Love was nominated for Best Original Song at the Oscars and also nominated for a Golden Globe. The ASCAP Film and Television Music Awards gave Best Song to Glory of Love and Best Score to Bill Conti. The American Society of Cinematographers nominee. And all right, Glory of Love won Best Song at the BMI Film and Television Awards. And the movie won the Exceptional Feature Film Family Entertainment Drama at the Young Artist Awards. Filming locations included 20924 Galt Street, Canoga Park, Los Angeles, which is Miyagi's house, which has since been demolished. Warner Brothers Burbank Studios, 4000 Warner Boulevard, Burbank, California. Where filming took place on stages 15, 16, and 18. And of course, Oahu, Hawaii, for the all of the scenes in Okinawa. On to the trivia. The opening scenes, Daniel in the shower and the confrontation in the parking lot with Kreese, were in the script for Karate Kid. But contrary to urban legend, never filmed. They were shot specifically for the Karate Kid Part 2. Some scenes cut from the original script include a scene introducing a mysterious character named Webster Miyagi, who waits for Miyagi outside the tournament building, to whom Miyagi reacts in an uncomfortable manner. And also a scene of Daniel and Allie breaking up because of Allie leaving for Europe for the summer. Work on the Karate Kid Part 2 started 10 days after the release of the Karate Kid. Ralph Macchio pronounces the word karate in a neutral way, similar to how Mr. Miyagi says it. However, in the Karate Kid Part 2, he goes back to using the more American pronunciation like he did in the first movie. Tamlin Tomita, this was her first movie, by the way, was actually born in Okinawa, the film setting. She became great friends with Nobu McCarthy, who played Yuki. On the set of the film, effectively adopting the older actors as her mentor. Tomita was greatly affected by McCarthy's sudden death at the age of 67 in 2002 when they were making Gaijin Amame Como Su together in Brazil. Actually earned more at the box office than the original film. Although set in Okinawa, the film was actually shot in Oahu, Hawaii. The island was chosen because of its similar climate to Japan, its large Okinawan population, and the convenience of shooting on U.S. soil. When Miyagi introduces Daniel to the Miyagi family dojo, he shows him a picture of the founder of Miyagi Karate, Miyagi Senpo Sensei. The person in the picture is extremely similar to the founder of the modern Japanese martial art Aikido, Marhei Ueshiba or O-Sensei. In the eighth part of The Village, Danny Kamakona, the actor who portrays Miyagi's nemesis Sato, also plays a character named Sato, who is a friend of Higgins from World War II. I think they're talking about Magnum PI, even though it doesn't say that there. Higgins, World War II. I know stuff, you know. I watched way too much television as a child. Now I watch way too much YouTube as an adult. It's very sad, actually. I was crushed. Anyway, Nobu McCarthy played Pat Morita's fiance, Momo, in Happy Days. Nice. Nice little reunion there. Principal photography took place in Oahu, Hawaii, in the northeastern area of the island known as the Windward Side. The local countryside in modern-day Okinawa had been drastically changed due to the presence of military bases, so other locations in both Japan and Hawaii were scouted out as alternative filming locations. Filmmakers... Dang it. Huh? Hold on. The page jumped on me, folks. Hold on. Dude, you're making me lose my place.
Not possible.
Okay. Filmmakers selected a property in Oahu that was privately owned by a retired local physician who agreed to allow a portion of the land to be used in the film. To form the Okinawan village portrayed in the film, 7 authentic replicas of Okinawan houses were constructed, along with more than 3 acres of planted crops. 50 Okinawa-born Hawaii residents were also recruited as film extras. When Kumiko tells Daniel about her dream to be a dancer, she points out a TV playing in a shop window. Playing on the TV is fame. The man who Daniel runs to help when his wheelbarrow tips over, Chiro, is played by Arsenio Sonny Trinidad. He also plays one of the abbots in the next Karate Kid, the one with Hilary Swank. Bill Conti chose to score this movie instead of Rocky IV. Coincidentally, Peter Cetera originally wrote Glory of Love for Rocky IV. But Sylvester Stallone rejected it in favor of Hearts on Fire.
He made a mistake. Karate Kid 2 won out.
The photo. Okay. Okay, this is telling me 2 different things here. All right. Well, I'm just going to read this as it says. The photo of Miyagi Senpo Sensei is 18th century martial arts master Sakugawa Kanga, also known as Tode Sakugawa. Sorry, guys. He was the teacher of Tode, the precursor to modern karate. In addition to being an expert in karate and owning a construction company in Okinawa, it seems that Sato also owns and runs an escort service. Daniel and Miyagi, not that kind. Not that kind of escort service, guys. The other kind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I want to make that clear. This is not that kind of film, bruv. All right. When Daniel and Miyagi are getting off the plane in Okinawa, they see a sign on the wall advertising Sato's Karate Dojo. Above that sign to the left is another sign for Sato's construction company. And above the karate sign to the right is a third sign advertising Sato's escort service, driving people from one place to another, not the other thing. Get your minds out of the gutter, folks, because I know what you were thinking there.
He's a companionator.
The music played during the limo trip from the airport is Fascination Waltz, the same song that was playing at the country club party in The Karate Kid. According to Martin Cove, the blood on his hands when he broke the windows was real and an accident on set. The footage was left in the final cut, and he still has scars from filming. Candy glass can cut you. Yeah. So you still have to be careful. I once met Reginald VelJohnson, and this was just right after Die Hard had come out in theaters. Mm-hmm. And when they dropped the dummy of the guy that he tosses out the window and lands on his car, like a shard from the windshield, it was candy glass, but the shard of the windshield broke and actually got stuck in his leg. So when he's kind of limping away from the crash, that was for real because he had been injured. So it can happen, guys. No matter how careful you try to be, accidents on set, can happen. Okay. Yuji Okamoto, the same last name that translates to door or doorway in English as the actress playing the young bell ringer, Tracy Toguchi. There was a free nationwide screening on July 4th, 1986. Both Pat Morita and Danny Kamikona are in Honeymoon in Vegas from 1992, starring Nicolas Cage. They're in separate scenes and are not on screen together. In the scene when Daniel and Kumiko are in the 1950s dance club, the first song playing is Rock Around the Clock. The Bill Haley and the Comets version was the opening music for the first 2 seasons of Happy Days, where Pat Morita played Arnold in the 3rd season. Part of the pilot of the movie, nope. Let me try that again. Part of the plot of the movie is the village being struck by a typhoon, which is what hurricanes are called in the Western Pacific. Tamlin Tomita would later play a hurricane expert for NASA in the 2004 climate change disaster movie The Day After Tomorrow. In the ice breaking scene, if you look closely, you can see cotton in the ice, which would make it very hard to break because the fibers of the cotton would get everywhere. Then, right afterwards, it says, cotton in the ice would make it easier to break.
Wow.
Will somebody please make up their mind?
Yeah. Really?
The IMDb Pro arguing with itself, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. I just read these as they're listed. Chosen's name is presumably a pun on the word chosen, but also the Japanese word zen, which means meditation, enlightenment, and intuition. Sato's car is a 1958 Cadillac Fleetwood 75. Chosen drives a 1966 Nissan Silvia. Kumiko drives a 1966 Honda S800 Cabriolet. Okay. During the scene where Kreese is strangling Johnny following their argument about Johnny's loss of the tournament, Johnny can be seen using his hand to tap his own shoulder a couple of times. In martial arts training, specifically for grappling, e.g. choking or locking techniques, tapping is used as a signal of surrender when the practitioner's technique is taking effect. The song that Miyagi sings to Yuki is the same song he drunkenly sang in the previous film. In the scene where Kumiko shows Daniel how to dance the way she had been dancing just before, the song she is singing is an Okinawa folk song called Flowers of the Garden Balsam. The only Karate Kid movie in the trilogy that was not released the same year as an Indiana Jones movie. Okay, and we brought this up during the film. A young B.D. Wong appears in a scene in the town with Ralph Macchio and Tamlin Tomita, and he has a line as well. Elizabeth Shue declined to return as Allie due to having an unpleasant experience working on the first film. She does ultimately return for Cobra Kai in season 3. Then U.S. Vice President George H.W. Bush and then Second Lady Barbara Bush were fans of the Karate Kid movies and had even visited the set for this film. Bush would, of course, later become president of the United States. Oh, this is one we'll have to go back and look for. A young Lucy Liu is an extra in the bar during the ice breaking scene. I wonder if she's the girl at the door. No, that's a different scene. Okay, we'll have to look for her. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never noticed her. Well, I was looking for her then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The helicopter shown in the scene as they approach the village in the taxi is a U.S. Army UH-60A Blackhawk. In the final scene, Daniel attempts to crane kick and Shozen successfully defends it. This proves Mr. Miyagi's point when he tells Daniel earlier in the movie, someone always knows more. The film was screened at Camp David for then President Ronald Reagan. This was the last Karate Kid film released during his presidency. I've never picked up on this, but okay. There are multiple references to A Christmas Story. 1983. Okay.
Huh.
Towards the end of the village storm scene, Shozen speaks angrily in Japanese toward Daniel as he flees into the night. His words translated are, "You bastard, I am going to come back and kill you." So consider that a warning. If only the other Japanese people with Daniel would have told him what he said.
Right.
A little help over here, folks.
Yeah.
I feel Mr. LaRusso was denied important need-to-know information.
Yeah.
During the fight between Shozen and Miyagi, when Shozen is armed with the spear, Shozen strikes Miyagi on the back with the spear. This is the only time in the entire movie series that someone lands a successful strike on Miyagi. Although he actually wanted to hit Daniel, and Miyagi was hit unintentionally. Miyagi also had his back turned and was busy attending to Daniel while Shozen struck him. Elizabeth Shue resumed her studies at Harvard shortly after filming the first movie, ending her involvement with the series. She was to have a minor role where she and Daniel break up before she travels to Europe for the summer. But the writers scrapped it. Daniel mentions her briefly in a scene with Miyagi, but other than that, in an archival footage from the previous film, she isn't seen, that's not true, or heard in the film, also not true. She would not return to the franchise until the third season of Cobra Kai in 2021. The writers were divided between doing the storyline of part 2 on Miyagi's hometown or Kreese's revenge. As a compromise, they decided to do part 2 on Miyagi and give him more focus, and part 3 on Kreese's revenge. At least one scene in every Karate Kid film with Daniel LaRusso in it features Miyagi coming to blows with Daniel-san's primary nemesis and easily getting the better of them, i.e. Johnny at the fence behind Daniel's apartment chosen at Yukie's house after defending himself from a spear attack, and Mike Barnes twice in Karate Kid 3, first at the Bonsai Shack, the second being at the Cobra Kai Dojo. It is revealed in the Cobra Kai season 3 episode Miyagi-Do that the name of the bell ringer Daniel saves during the storm is Yuna. Yeah, the little girl comes back when he goes to Okinawa. So, like I said, I haven't seen the episode, but I am aware that meeting takes place. So, yeah, I definitely need to at least watch those episodes, if nothing else.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the film, Daniel and Allie have broken up off screen, with Daniel telling Mr. Miyagi that she wrecked his car and is now dating a football player from UCLA. However, in season 3 of Cobra Kai, Allie gets to tell her side of the story. Daniel saw Allie hugging the football player who was simply a friend of hers, and he mistook that for a romantic relationship. She also said that the brakes on the car were wearing out and that she had warned Daniel of it, adding, "I hope he didn't tell him it was my fault that it crashed." God damn it, LaRusso!
Yeah. Yes.
Are you kidding me? My God. It's like they're on a loop. I swear to God. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. What are we going to do with this kid, Bill? What are we going to do with him?
What? Well, if we wait well long enough, he might sell us a car. I mean, he was going to college and he becomes a car salesman. Just don't get it. How can you become a car salesman?
Okay, here's the last one. Neither Daniel nor Chozen refers to the other by name in the entire film. It is not until Cobra Kai season 3 that they address each other by name. All right. That is it.
The
scrolls are closed.
Okay. Connie says she's got a few options, LOL. I guess we'll be seeing you at your monetary celebration and with Big Al or Time Cup.
Yes.
Later.
That is correct. And, go ahead.
And you can catch yours truly and Deleted Scene tomorrow for Western Cinema Presents parts 3 and 4 of 1883 miniseries right here on Western Cinema Presents. Yeah, you can tell them what else you got going on.
All right. Well, later, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. I am going. There's no unscripted this week. I had to let at least one show go, folks. I'm sorry. It's a busy weekend. So no unscripted. That show will be back next week, and trust me, I'm going to have plenty to talk about. So it's going to be a multi-topic episode, I think. But I will be sitting in for Troy Pacelli over on Geeky Geezers tomorrow night over on Aged Boomers channel. I believe Big Al Presents is also going to be joining us for that. So join us there, please. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Right after that show has concluded, head on over to my channel for the next episode of Reserved Seats. Joe's Atmosphere is going to be my guest this week. We're going to be talking about the origins of his channel, where it's heading. We're going to be talking. He does a lot of sports, a lot of gaming. We'll be talking about that, I'm sure. So join us for that. That'll be at 11 p.m. And right after that, you will be automatically redirected back to Troy Pacelli's channel, who will have returned by then for the next episode of Doctor Who, which is the conclusion of the Daleks Invasion Earth storyline. And let's see, Tuesday, 8:30, live from Sparkwood and 21. And Thursday, Action Theater alongside Bill, Thursday at 5:30. And we will be watching the original, and as far as I'm concerned, still the best, Conan the Barbarian, 1982.
Tell me the limitation of the women.
Indeed.
What is best in life?
That is best in life. Yes. And of course, check out my later that night at 11 p.m. Check out my program, Coming Attractions, and you'll get to find out what I am doing the week after next. And I did see Iron Lung. In fact, it was around this time last week I was watching it. So I'm hoping to get a review up for that. And whatever else I might be able to watch between now and then. But of course, as Bill said, in about an hour, join me for my birthday stream. I got a few feelers out, so there are going to be some might be a guest or two. So join me there, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing during the course of the show as well. So join me there on my channel in about an hour, and then of course right after that at 10 p.m. Eastern, Films with Friends, Time Cop. Yes.
I'm gonna let you guys know I'm gonna be doing a couple more. We're gonna be doing a couple more 86th 40th anniversaries here on Action Theater or in Action Theater Extra Dose. Such features like we kind of missed the Top Gun, but we're gonna do it here in July. We're gonna do Top Gun. We already did Top Gun Maverick, the sequel, but I haven't actually done the first one, so we're gonna revisit that one here at Action Theater. Top Gun. We're gonna do Short Circuit, and of course, we'd love for you to see you on July the 14th for the 40th anniversary celebration of Aliens, where we will be playing the extended version, and we'll be discussing Aliens and great film and how it still holds up today, and a few of others. So stay tuned, keep posted. We'll keep you posted, and we do hope you come back. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Connie Clary, Birdwoman over YouTube, Lady Miss, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, JPRPH1, Daniel's Hot Topics, Gambit the First, Big Al Presents, Andrea Black. Thank you so very, very, very much. And FKHC 2005, who became a new member. As
Yes,
always,
yes, you did.
as always, as I like to say at the end of these things, remember always to remain excellent to one another. Party on, and we will see you at the next one. Thank you, folks, and I'll catch you at the YouTube Ronan's birthday stream.
And as I always say at the end of every broadcast, thank you all for joining us. From HQ, our second home office in Arizona, and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy. If you ever travel to Okinawa, don't stumble into a blood feud, because this is how we win.